The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
You know what, Amber fans, I'm going to top out. This morning, y'all told me how much of a control freak Wayne was, right? But no, Amber is basically trying to muscle her way through everything. So she basically pretended as though she was in grave danger with Wayne based on how she did her thing. And rather than basically checking it at the door with our man, Dave, she didn't do it. So she made Dave come up there. Now that Dave has come up there and Wayne has basically showed him around because, of course, Wayne has nothing to hide. He now basically is now in business relations with Wayne, and now that's also a problem. You just can't win when it comes to Amber and our fans. Let's go. Let's jump into it.
They taught us attention to detail. Teamwork is the key. Say it with me. Attention to detail. Teamwork is the key.
Excuse me.
No, I need y'all to repeat it. Hold up. Repeat attention.
Attention to detail. Can I talk to you for a second, Wayne? Privately, please.
You're learning at the background with attention to detail. Yeah, but I swear.
I was talking. Can you sit down for a minute?
No, actually, I need to talk to you privately, please.
Hold up. That'll be great. We'll be right there.
Now you're off to war, so then.
Shayla, stop playing me, girl. What's up with it?
You exchanging numbers with Dave?
What?
I'm sorry. Did I stutter, Wayne?
You say what?
Why would you exchange your numbers with Dave?
Oh, yeah. Shoot, he say you do the marketing thing, so I'm like, hey, shoot, you might market something. This, he say that's what you do. Somebody using for the marketing thing. I did it for you, girl.
Can you find somebody outside of my personal life? Like, you got the...
So let me answer this question. So today, Dave said he did the whole marketing thing and said that he does marketing, insinuating that he wanted Wayne to help him. Is that Wayne's fault that Dave wants to work with him? Amber fans?
At the front desk. Now you want to hire my man.
Oh,
what?
I didn't want to hire your man. I'm not even thinking about that. We just connected like two bros connected. You're cool too, man. And you the one brought him here.
No, actually he was dropping me off, and your tone with me is what brought him here.
See, it's everybody else's fault except hers. I'm just saying. So in other words, she wasn't late for any reason. She wasn't late at all. She was right in every single moment. I'm done. I'm just done because you just create things. You know what I mean? And then when you basically create them, then you basically complain. You know what I mean? When you get them, it doesn't make any sense at all. It don't make no sense.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to bring him upstairs. I didn't ask you to introduce him to everybody. That's not what I asked you to do. But see, you petty, Wayne.
Man, if
and
you
I
think
don't trust you.
No, the fact that you think, what you think I'm petty trying to do that on purpose?
Oh, I don't know. You hired Denisha on purpose.
You know what? You think too much of yourself if you think that I'm petty enough to think about somebody.
That's the problem. She thinks way too much of herself. It's almost like the Amber character believes that she's this huge star that everybody basically has to care for. And it don't make sense because everybody doesn't have to care for you.
I don't think about y'all like that.
Wayne.
I just be thinking about it's an opportunity for a person. Here you go. I like to help people. And my black and brown people, that's what I'm about. He was right there, a black man who got a business. I'm thinking, okay, you do marketing. We might do some business one day. I don't know if we're going to do business, but we exchange numbers. We ain't tripping. Why you don't want to have my number?
No, Wayne, because I know that deep down in your heart,
Why you don't want to have
you
my
can't
number?
stand me.
No.
You can't stand me. You just like you was petty with Denisha.
No, why you really don't want to have my number?
Because I don't trust you. That's why. I don't trust you.
Trust me to do what?
You already know, Wayne, because that's how petty you are. One day I piss you off.
So in a nutshell, basically, it's always about like her. It's always like someone trying to do something to her. Y'all are realizing this. You realize that it's always everyone else that's trying to do something to Amber. It's never ever her. She's never ever done anything. So this morning when we were trying to start on this, that's what I was saying to Shamin. I knew you're going to get backed into a corner because now you're realizing that Amber wants to have it her way only. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. She wants to do all of these various things and she wants to be always right. But literally, she's doing these things. And when she does them and then she gets in issues, then she uses some other excuse where you probably going to sit down and side with and realize that you're being caught into a whole web with Amber. You know what I mean? You want to talk about the ultimate narcissist? I ain't going to diagnose her, but I'm just saying, when you talk about narcissism, Amber is quite close.
And then you're going to be running your mouth. You already know.
So Dave don't know.
Why would he know, Wayne? Huh? Why do I have to tell him my business?
That's what
It was in my past. You are in my past, and I swear to God, I wish you would
You
stay
work for the
there.
Kountry Wayn podcast. You in the future too. So Dave don't know about me and your past. So that's what it's about. Amber, listen. If it's a secret, I don't know, but you ain't got to worry about me telling him that. That ain't none of his business. Ain't none of my business to tell him. So if you think if that's what you call me in here for, it would never happen. Okay? Just know that. So you don't have to worry about that. There's no need to worry about that. Let's worry about this podcast and attention to detail right now.
Thank you. So I'm going to say this again quietly because you have forgotten. There's something called choice. If you're starting to believe that this is compromising what you have going on, then go home. Go back home to Dave. Go work on the GLD deals with Dave. Go find another business to work on. If it's going to compromise the business you have now or the relationship you have now, then leave. But guess what? The Amber character is not leaving. The Amber character wants everyone to do things to suit her, even though she's not spending monies to do all of that. And that was the point that I kept pinpointing out to people. But instead of y'all basically sit down and watch what's going on, want to basically get this perception that people are trying to do things to the Amber character, and they're not. The Amber character is trying to basically try to see if she can rule the roost as to what's going on. She can quit. I keep asking the question, why hasn't she quit? When Anne came on this morning, I said, why doesn't she quit? And no, she can't quit. Well, then you'll accept the terms that are being operated as of right now. That's the thing. It's something called leverage, Anne. There's something called leverage. Either you're going to use the leverage you have, which is your power of choice, or you're not going to use it. But if you're not going to use your power of leverage with choice, then just be quiet.
Please, let's go.
Well, I would appreciate it.
I won't. I promise you, Amber.
I was going to say not tell the secret. I would appreciate it if you would stay away from him, period. Why? What do you mean, why? Stay away from him.
Brought him here, Amber. Let's go, man. I feel what you're saying, bro. We cool. I ain't studying him. I don't need him. I got it. Come on. What I need him for? You get scared. You got them shows gonna tackle you. Found out you working for your goddamn. Nah.
So again, she loses again. Why does she lose? Because she's trying to rule everything, and you can't rule everything, and you can't run everything. But I think, okay, when you look now at the marriage in the grand scheme of things, does Anthony have a lot of things he needs to work on? Yes. But Amber also has things she needs to work on as well. And one of them is trying to control things. One of them is not being honest, because she's not honest. She's very halfway. She'll give people half of the truth, or she'll make herself look as though basically you're coming down on her. So basically other people see her and say, oh my God, look at what's going on with Amber. Not realizing that she has created the circumstance for that to happen. So let's work on the chain of events this morning. Let's be very, very reasonable and logical. If Amber had made a plan for this morning and had done the breakfast thing and got to the podcast on time, there would be no Dave. There would be no Dave. Dave wouldn't have to come with Wayne. We wouldn't have to be talking about that piece. And then Dave wouldn't have been upstairs doing the whole thing of where he's doing the exchanging of numbers. So at the end of the day, whose fault is it that Dave was there and Wayne exchanged numbers with Dave? Let me ask you out there, whose fault is it? Don't worry, give me your logical workout. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.